we think about how people interact with each other, it's not like, hello, I want to tell you things, right? We're not yelling at each other in all caps. This is super annoying. And my team members can probably attest to this. They probably think I yell at them a lot. But actually, how people converse with each other is, let's have a conversation, right? Let's have a little chit-chat. Let's have a little back and forth. And this happens with businesses as well, whether it's an over-the-counter exchange, right? This exchanging credit card, exchanging money back and forth. You want to be able to engage with your customer, to have a little bit of conversation with them. And events and conferences are a multi-billion-dollar industry. And they're a multi-billion-dollar industry for a reason, because it brings customers and businesses together to give them a forum to exchange ideas and to have that interaction where they normally wouldn't have. And so this can happen on Twitter as well. It can help do it for you 10 times better. So whereas that type of interaction was maybe limited to your storefront or within that event hall, you can have access to all of your customers and engage with them in real time on Twitter. So this is an example from New Relic. It's a software company. So here their customer says, New Relic is a Bloomberg terminal of internet applications. Can't live without it. And so New Relic has a conversation with this customer. They say, we'll take that as a compliment, yes. So notice the voice and tone here. It's very conversational. It's as if you're actually talking to them in person. And then the customer engages back and says, it was meant as one. It's a great product. And now we have an example from Bonobos, which is a clothing store. They also have a really strong online retail experience. Do you guys all know what Bonobos? Have you guys heard of Bonobos? Yeah? Yes? Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit about Bonobos. Bonobos' mission is to create tailored pants for men. And their mission is to get rid of diaper butt. You guys know what diaper butt is? If you have a man in your life, which we all do, whether it's your dad or it's your brother, it's your husband, your boyfriend, you know, they have that little bunching back here in the back. That's diaper butt, right? The little underwear that, you gotta tighten that in. So that's what Bonobos does. They create these great tailored pants for men. The mission is to save mankind from diaper butt, actually humankind from diaper butt, thank you for all the ladies out there. So you can see that this customer right here tweets about Bonobos. So your customers on Twitter can be your advocates for you as well, right? And then that customer has another exchange with a different customer who sees it. Love me some Bonobos. And Bonobos responds with, well, thanks, man. What are your favorite buys, right? You want to elicit engagement. You want to ask questions and have that back and forth. And then Jeremy becomes a business advocate for Bonobos by saying all of these different products that he's interested in, right? So he's tweeting out this to all of his followers and spreading the word about the Bonobos for them without Bonobos having to do it. And then everyone likes positive affirmation, right? Customers love hearing from you. They love knowing that you are listening to them. So any affirmation that you can give them is really positive. Great choice. So next thing we'll talk about is relevance. So this is the idea of engagement that you care deeply about, right? That things are not appropriate or not applicable for you. So let's pretend this is like a dating site. Name, Tom Jones, gender, age, male, 28 years old, hometown, San Francisco. If I were on a dating site, I would not interact with this person. It's super boring, kind of makes me feel like he's a robot, whatever. But how people actually do engage with each other is through conversations and things that they are interested in. Right? So on any given Saturday, I can be found biking at Golden Gate Park. Wow, you like biking at Golden Gate Park? I just started biking. Maybe we can go out. Now I can't look around my local coffee shops. So you see that there are already all these different things that people are interested in that you can actually kind of latch onto and talk about, right? This is how people interact with each other. So when you're networking around the room, right, it's not like, hello, I'm from San Francisco, I am 30 years old. You want to talk about your business, right? Get a conversation going around that. And so in the business setting, I'm going to take the example of Netflix because I think they do a really good job of this. So recently I watched this video, or this film, Jiro Dreams of Sushi. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's about the sushi chef in Tokyo. He works in like this dank, deep, dark subway in Tokyo where he has his restaurant. It's all about him perfecting his craft. And then what Netflix does, it recommends a bunch of videos to you based on what you are interested in. Right? So then it recommended to me Ai Weiwei. I think that's probably pretty relevant. It's in the same region, right? Asian culture. And it's also documentary. So that's great, really relevant. I'll watch it.